Do you mind if I set this Lewis gun up while we talk, do you?
No, not at all.
No. It's my first job every morning. In case of a sudden attack, you know.
Oh, right. Now, to return to the problem of the late Mr. Johnson. As you know, he had...
Excuse me a moment. Just excuse me a moment. Pike.
Sir?
Tell Carter Pattersons to move their van, will you? The horse is blocking our line of fire. Sorry about that, Mr.
the problem of the late Mr. Johnson.
Aye.
As you know, he had no relatives.
No. Ah, Wilson. This is my chief clerk, Mr. Wilson. He's dealing with Mr. Johnson's affairs.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
Now, the point is this. When Mr. Johnson died, the only possessions he had in the world were the clothes that he stood up in and his boat, the Naughty Jane.
Right.
It will have to be sold, of course, but that may not be easy. After all, not many people want to buy a boat in wartime.
Yes, quite. And there's another little problem as well. You see, unfortunately, his account was overdrawn. Wait a minute. There it is, to the extent of £33.12 6.
Yes, well, in that case, of course, the boat becomes the property of the bank and can be sold to offset this overdraft.
Yes, quite. Well, perhaps you could put an advertisement in the local paper and just simply say that this boat is for sale.
Yes, do that, will you, Wilson?
Right, sir.
Well, I'll be off now, Mr. Mannering. I'll leave you my account just in case you do manage to sell the boat and there's any money over when you've paid off the overdraft.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye,
I'll see you. Good day to you.
Good day.
See you.
Oh, you'll want that, won't you, Wilson?
Oh, yes, sir, yes.
The killers of the rowing boat. 15 feet long, 5-foot beam, 4 oars, seaworthy condition, blah, blah.
Yes, well, that's not going to be very much good, is it? I mean, we can't go rowing about in the sea in wartime.
It isn't actually on the sea. It's about a mile upstream on the river.
Oh.
Anybody can go and look at it if they want to. Now, look here, I think we'd better get down to this, Wait a minute. I've had an idea.
Now, be careful, sir. Please, be careful.
River patrols. That's it, Wilson. River patrols. Half a dozen determined men, armed to the teeth with a boat. They could play havoc with the Nazis if they got a foothold. What? Do you see it? Swift, silent patrols, hitting the enemy where it hurts most, then disappearing into the night, quietly without a sound, silently, cutting through the water. Muffled oars, of course.
Muffled oars?
Oh, yes. That's how General Wolfe captured Quebec, you know.
Oh, really?
He rowed up the St. Lawrence with muffled oars. Taught those froggies a thing or two.
Yes, what exactly are muffled oars?
Well, we asked somebody about that.
Oh, yes, sir. We're on duty 5 nights a week from the Novelty Rock Emporium to Godfrey's Cottage, the railway bridge, the gasworks, the telephone exchange, mobile patrols in Jones's van. I mean, really, isn't it? I mean, it's too much.
Do I detect a slight lack of enthusiasm in your...
Well, you must have some rest, sir.
I realise that. I don't want to try the thing out. Now, look here, today's Friday. The next parade's on Sunday morning, so I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll try this boat out immediately after tea this afternoon.
Right, sir.
I shall want 6 volunteers. Detail Pike, Desmond, Fraser, Jones, Walker, and Godfrey. Get a message to them today.
All right, sir.
Right.
Do that.
Well, thank you very much indeed, gentlemen, for coming at such short notice. And I'd also like to propose a vote of thanks to Sergeant Wilson here for mocking up this very good boat for us. Very good, Sergeant. Shows great imagination.
Thank you very much, sir. As a matter of fact, my nanny taught me how to do that years ago when I was in the nursery.
Did she? Please take your place, will you? Well, I want to work out some sort of drill, you see, with this mock-up, so that we know exactly what we're doing when we get on the river with the actual boat. After all, there may be people watching. We don't want to make fools of ourselves in public, do we?
No, we don't want to, but with him in charge, what choice have we got?
You may or may not believe this, gentlemen, but this time yesterday, I knew absolutely nothing at all about boats. I was a nautical virgin, as you might say. So I knew there's only one person who could possibly give me any help, Miss Beckwith. So I went round to her, told her all about it, and she gave me a little handbook called How to Handle Your Oars, which I understand is issued to the Sea Scouts. And now I think I can safely say that I've at least mastered the basic points of boatmanship. And I'm sure if I go wrong, Fraser will be only too glad to put me right.
Aye, I will that.
Yes. Well,
I got well excited. I was playing bowls.
Oh, that's a good omen. So was Drake.
What they're doing?
Yes, they're sitting in a boat. Just take your place, will you? Forward.
Forward.
What do you say?
The word is forward.
Oh, yes, forward. Forward, of course, yes. Let's get these things right. Now, Fraser will be steering, so he will be the coxswain.
Coxswain.
The coxswain, yes, yes. And I shall sit next to him here.
Aft.
On the aft. And, of course, I shall be in overall charge. Now, come on, move your legs, boy. Right, now the oars. Pass round the oars, Pike.
Mr. Speak, sir. I'd like to volunteer to be in charge of the oars, please, sir.
I've just detailed Pike to do that.
Yes, sir, but I was a bit disappointed. I thought you were going to let me be the coxswain, sir.
All right, here's your cog.
Right, thank you very much, sir. Right, I'll bring the oars up now. Here are, boys. Here's the oars. Right, here we are. Here's the oars.
I want you to hold the oars vertically, do you see, with the blades in the air. That's it. Not quite so high, Pike. Down a bit. Bring it down, boy. That's right. Balance it on your thwart. Now, when I give the order ship oars, I want you to lower them down into the...
Rowlocks.
Ah, yes. Lower them down into the rowlocks. Go on, now do it. Go on. Put them down. Now, basically, we'll give you the command, catch. And upon that, you sink the blades into the water. On the command, pull, you pull. When he says up, you up. And when he says feather, you... Well, let's just try that, shall we?
Please back, boys. Now, catch, pull, up, feather, catch, pull, up, feather, catch, pull.
Hold it a moment. Corporal. Corporal Jones. You're not keeping up with the others.
He may not be keeping up with the others, but here I've given the floor a good clean.
Now, when I want to hold the boat quite still, I give the command, hold water. You got that? Hold water.
Oh, excuse me, sir. If there was any rowing, I could do a little if it was needed.
Oh. Thank you, Godfrey. I think we'll carry on as we are at the moment, thank you. Right, come on, let's have another go at this.
Catch, pull, up, catch, pull, up, feather, catch, pull, up, feather, catch, pull, up, feather, catch, pull, up, feather,
Excellent, men.
catch, pull, up, feather.
Good idea of mine, Fraser, to have a practice beforehand.
It was indeed, sir.
Quite a few people watching us from the bank, Wilson. I think we're making a good impression.
Oh, yes, sir, yes. Awfully good, sir.
Keep it up, son, keep it up! Yes, come on, Pike, keep it up. Throwing the whole stroke out.
Can't help it, Mr. Mannering. I feel sick.
Nonsense. Calm as a mill pond.
Still feel sick.
Hold water. This is no time to be feeling sick. Showing us up in front of the public.
Can't help it, Mr. Mannering.
You better get down to the bottom of the boat. Don't want anybody to see us. There's only one thing for it, I shall have to take your place.
You think that's wise?
Now, here's an excellent opportunity for you to observe the correct procedure for walking about on a boat.
Catch, pull, up, feather, catch, pull,
Captain Manrin,
feather.
permission to stop catching up in pulling and feathering, sir. It's getting a bit foggy, you know, sir.
Nonsense. Only a bit of sea mist. Believe me, I know this stretch of water like the back of my hand. We're just going to row down to the mouth of the river and then turn back.
No, sir, it's getting awfully thick, you know. I mean, I can hardly see to read.
Blimey, and half coming up, sir.
Oh, all right. Turn the boat round, Fraser. Right.
You,
Stop rowing. You two only. Catch! Pull! Up, feather. Catch! Pull! Up, feather. Catch! Pull! All together. Up, feather. Catch! Pull! That's got it.
You sure you've turned this boat round?
Of course I've turned it round.
Can you see the bank, Wilson?
I can't even see you.
Look here. You better come up here and relieve me, so that I can concentrate on the navigation.
All right, sir. Let's go.
Pike, Pike, get in the bottom of the boat.
Go on, get in.
Get in the boat. Come on, boy.
Oh, hang on. All right, be here in a minute. It's all right, Frank. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't know you were there.
Right, I'll take over the steering now.
But you don't know anything about it, rudder.
Let me be the best judge of that.
Do you think that's wise?
When I want your opinions, I'll ask for them. Right, now all pull together. Come. Pull! Pull! Put your back into it, Wilson. Come
My
on.
best.
Have it dark pretty soon. Won't be able to see anything at all.
Not exactly crystal clear at the moment.
That'll do. Right. Pull! Pull! Right, rest on your oars, men. Well, thank goodness this mist has lifted. Should be well upstream by now. Can you see the bank, Fraser?
I'm having nothing to do with this. I'll wash my hands of the whole affair.
You don't need to sulk about it.
Arthur,
Now, what is it, Frank? What?
I don't know, I feel awful. Can I have a glass of water?
Oh, don't be absurd. I haven't got a glass of water.
Here, hang on, son. I'll get you a drop of water. Hang on. Here we go.
Oh, no, Joe. Mum won't let me drink river water. It's full of germs.
Here, listen. Do you want a drink or don't you? There you go.
Right.
Oh, I can't drink that. It's all salty.
What?
Salt?
What?
Salt? Hang on. Blimey, it is. It's salt.
Here, if it's salt, we're at sea.
We're at sea! Don't panic! No panic! Sit down. Thought you were supposed to be a sailor, Fraser.
And
Nice
you-
mess you got us into, haven't you?
And you should have took over the steering, you remember?
All right, that'll do. Now be quiet, everybody, while I think of what to do.
Permission to speak, sir.
Yes?
Why don't we all shout help?
Yes, that might not be a bad idea.
Perhaps you want to be ahoy, sir. You see, it sounds a little bit more urgent.
Yes, perfectly right. All right, we'll all shout together then. Here we go.
Ahoy! Ahoy! Ahoy!
Ahoy! I don't think anyone heard us, sir.
Look here, sir. If we could find the north and then row towards it, at least it would take us back to the shore.
Yes. Yes, that's good thinking. Where's the north, Fraser?
Why ask me? You're the one that knows it all. Take another look at the back of your hand.
Fraser, I think I'm being extremely childish about this. Now, anybody got any suggestions as to how we find the north?
Moss grows on the north sides of trees, if that helps.
It doesn't, Godfrey.
Sir, if you point the hour hand of your watch towards the sun and halve that between 12 o'clock, that points towards the south.
Happens to be dark, Corporal.